Hi, Jordan. I'm Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Jennifer. Nice to meet you.
I just want to say thank you for this opportunity today and wanted to say that you are absolutely nailing it as a young Colton Landry on the way home. So,
Oh my gosh, thanks so much. I see you all over Twitter. I love what you guys do on there.
thank you. So how did you learn about the way home? Were you already a fan of the show, or like, how'd you learn about it? And a follow up, what piqued your interest in joining this project?
Yeah, so to be completely honest, I didn't know of the show prior to my audition. So I remember one sunny day in July, miss it. Um, I got audition in my inbox, and it was called The Way Home, and the role was a teenage Colton. They sent a picture of Jefferson in his younger years, and I was like, okay, I feel like I could do this. So, to prepare, I don't always do this, but for some reason I had a weird gut feeling about this one, so I wanted to do extensive research. So I went and watched, a couple episodes of season one, got a feel for, um, Colton Jefferson's version of Colton, and I kind of got it down, and then I did my tape, and then I kind of let it breathe. I just was like putting it out in the universe, and then I want to say 2 weeks later, the audition process, you kind of go audition. Sometimes you audition again, and then sometimes you have a callback, and then it'll go to like a director session, and then a chemistry read, screen test, blah blah blah. I went straight from audition to chemistry read with directors and cast on Zoom. The most nerve-wracking thing ever. It happened all in 2 weeks. So when I got word that was going to happen, I binged all of season one from the start again, just so I could get a better feel. And I started season two up until my chemistry read. And thank God for the chemistry read, because I got good feedback from Grant, our director, and kind of shifted the way that I was originally playing Colton. And after the chemistry read, it wasn't quick. It wasn't long after that I found out I got the role, and then I binged the whole entire show again, this time completing season two. And when I tell you, when I got to the finale of season two, my stomach dropped because I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a major storyline for like a Colton. Season three is Colton. And I'm like, oh my God, the pressure was on, the intimidation was on, but the excitement, most importantly, was definitely on. And I immediately just had fallen so in love with this show, and the fan base, and the theories. Like, I'm so in it with you guys as you guys are watching. Like, it's been so much fun to watch reactions, because I'm so there with you. Like, I almost want to comment back on everything, but I'm being professional.
well, you're doing a very good job, and I understand the urge to comment on stuff, and you have to like no.
Yeah, like,
So it kind of answers my third question, like how did you get into the headspace of Colton? But you answered that because you binged the show. Any other things that helped you to get into his headspace?
yeah. My background is improv and sketch comedy, so I'm pretty comfortable, and it's very fun for me to play with characters and imitations. But I didn't purposely go that route with this role, because I didn't want him to be like a replica or a caricature. I just wanted to really dig my roots into who Colton was, outside of you know how he walks, how he talks, how he looks, because that was going to distract me a little too much. Um, but I think just naturally binging the show, I think I picked up on some of his mannerisms. And honestly, I think we got a little lucky too. I think we do have some of the same mannerisms from the start. So that's very cool. But Yeah, I wanted to explore his balance of grief and love for his family and Dell and all of that, because in present day, or I guess in 99 2000, he's obviously grieving his son, but then he's also got such a uh loving family, and he loves his family so much. But then in the 70s, he's meeting the love of his life and simultaneously grieving Rick. So I wanted to really dive into some true honesty here and vulnerability, while also trying to remain the cool musician cowboy kind of guy. And our director Grant really helped me find roots there. If I ever was too Jordan, he'd kind of be like, "Hey, cool, cooler, get cooler." And that always, I don't know why, that always kind of dropped me into it a bit more. But yeah, I also got to chat with Jefferson at the top of filming, and one of the things he said to me was like, Dell. Whenever Dell is in front of you, that is all you're thinking about. You love this woman so much. And I was like, I'm going to use that. Thank you.
I mean, you absolutely, like I said, you absolutely like nailed it on top of his head. The casting department has been phenomenal, and I mean, you are Colton, and it definitely shows on the show, and fans like myself, we appreciate everything that y'all do to bring the show to life and the characters to life. So it's gonna be kind of a spoiler. Yeah, my pleasure. It's all in Susanna's like little area that the camera pans to a sketch of adult Jacob and you, young Colton. So what was your reaction to that in the script?
Well, I freaked out because I didn't understand it. I didn't know what it meant, and I still don't. No, I thought once again the writers have done it. They have stopped us and left us wanting more, as they do in every episode, every season. And I think you guys are going to be really, really shocked and excited. I can't say much more.
No, I understand. I after watching that episode, I'm still recovering from it. I was like, wait a second. So
But also, how good of a sketch is that? That was taken as a photo, and someone they got a sketch worked up.
I didn't know that.
And I'm like, that is insane. Yeah.
So that was a photo turned to a sketch. Okay, I was kind of wondering about that. I was like, that was phenomenal. Whomever the artist was, they did an amazing job with that. Mm-hmm. All the artwork. I mean,
yeah, the creative team on this show is just insane.
I'm gonna wrap this up. What would you like to say to the fans of the show?
Oh gosh. I would just say, keep listening, keep looking for clues. I guess I would like to say, keep your minds open and allow things to happen how they're going to happen. You could add this to the end of that. I'm going to say, for the rest of the season, just get ready. So I always said, on social media, I keep saying, oh, this is my favorite episode. This is my favorite episode. But actually, when we get to 8, 9, and 10 are the best of the best of the best of the best. It's going to get crazy. It's going to get wild, and it's going to get extremely, extremely heartfelt. There's going to be a lot of tears.